think we're gonna have ourselves a nice day on the water today. It's a little chillier. Gonna give this 5 minutes, see if there's a little bit of bait pushing in right now. If not, I'm just gonna launch the kayak, do it with artificial today. Ooh, it's cold. Okay, 6, 7. These are great size though. Easy to handle with these. Let's do one more throw. But I netted about 1.5 dozen mullet out of the surf here. Could be a complete mess today. All the days where I can get away with being a complete kook more than some others. It's gonna be a pretty day out here today. So what we're gonna do is just gonna do the usual push out to some deeper water. If I see some surface life, I'll hang out with it. So I use this Kakuma Komodo a lot because it could double, it double functions as a jigging setup. Okay, whatever. Talk is cheap. Okay, at this recording, flounder has been closed until, well, we can speculate. Anyway, not my place to comment, but every now and then blacktip sharks swallow me. I don't know if you saw that. It's looking pretty quiet up top. I'm not seeing much bait. All right, there's the first batch of life down deep just now. Right now, it looks like I'm wasting my time on the surface, so stick with jigging, man. Jig up a drum, maybe tie on a metal lure, see if we can find anything else. Hopefully there's no flounder on the bottom still. I think the flounder should be primarily gone. Forgot to tighten the drag down. Add it for a mackerel. I don't know what this is. I think it's a drum. No, 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 no. What did I do? I did something terribly wrong here. Tell you why in a second. No, no. Called paying your dues. It's no drum. Growing up, the name you used to hear for these types of sharks: gray marine, silver salmon. Used to hear a lot of names for these. Atlantic sharp noses and dogfish. Most of the sharks I grew up around were dogfish. This guy's got some gnarly teeth, so. Small enough for me to handle him. Perfect. All right, that's part one of That's Not a Drum. Okay. see what else we can jig with here. I didn't bring too much jigging stuff today. Why did I not bring too much jigging stuff? Because honestly, I thought I'd be focusing on mackerel. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. What hit on the drop there? Something on the drop. I didn't get to the bottom. Please don't tell me it's another one of those sharks. A little bit concerned about that. Oh, I think it might have been. King mackerel. It's like 5-6 boats trolling for kings. I don't think anyone's hooked up. So they've got far better resources than I do in a Guggen kayak. So there's a lot of like pinfish and stuff out here today. It's weird. Pigfish, okay. What are you doing, man? Oh, is that a mackerel? What the heck is that? Lizardfish? Bluefish. Could be a bluefish. Oh, it is a mackerel. Old Elias shad Spanish mackerel. Yep. Okay. Vertical jig. Guess you're down deep then, huh? Okay, okay. Not quite how I typically catch Spanish mackerel in 30 feet, but here's my first bite. Well, after a shark. Let's keep this guy. But yeah. I think I missed something else and he hit it as I was dropping that jig down. I don't know what that is. Don't tell me that's a shark. Looks like a shark. It's acting like a shark. It's gotta be a shark. It's a shark. Okay, okay. These things suck. Bluefish. Yeah. Hooked him in the gills, so he ain't gonna live. Might as well keep him. Lizard fish around here. Like, what is going on today? It's very weird. A whole lot of lizard fish today. A lot of sharks jigging and one bluefish and one Spanish mackerel. I probably could have caught all that on the beach. Exact same results on the beach was possible. I'm gonna try one or two other spots, maybe, yeah, work mullet on the beach or something like that. This ain't looking great. Still a couple of these guys out here. It's my first one of the day, and it's what, 10 a.m. now? So it's definitely a lot less than there has been. You know, I expect to see a few, even if I'm not seeing tons of them, but nice and quick, single hook, no harm done. Flounder again. I wonder if that's the same one I just caught. Oh, it's a different one, but see it. Boat side release, baby. And there's a good chance maybe you're watching from a state where flounder's open, and or fluke if you're up north. These whiptail shads do well jigging. A bunch of fish looking at my jig. I don't know what they are. Drum. Shark? What's all the way out there? I mean, that's out there. It's probably a flounder, isn't it? Or is it a shark? Good gracious. So many freaking flounder. Still. It's on a lure with a treble hook, so we've got to try to be good for him. Maybe he's gonna spit it. Barely hooked. It's like a gotcha plug almost. There you go. I mean, I'm like casting into oblivion. There's like zero structure at where I just cast it, I swear. I mean, there's nothing. Gonna cruise back to the beach, definitely, hopefully see something. Okay, I'm seeing some bait on the beach here. Nothing crazy, but definitely bait. My luck. Very sharky day out here, guys. Oh, he let go. Sweet. Maybe open those hooks up. He sure did. There we go. Dropped him. It's a mackerel. figured there should be a few mackerel under these pogies. Hey, gonna take what I get today, I think. Couple fun-sized Spanish mackerel. Gotta keep that one. Yikes. I'm on the beach now. Oh. Talk about day savers right here. This is day savers. Just some mackerel. Keeper Spanish just to keep busy with. They're underneath this school of pogies. You never know what you're gonna jig up under this stuff too, so it's kind of interesting to me. Keep a couple of these guys. Okay. There's a lot of this size mackerel around. Oh, I dropped him, dang it. There he is. Something bigger. It's good Spanish. It's a lot bigger. Nice. Plan B, dude. Awesome. Now let's get him in the cooler. Using one of these Japanese slow pitch jigs again. Bigger marks are showing up, guys. Definitely a couple bigger marks. Better class of fish here. All right. Oh, this one's got a chunk taken out of him. Old scar healed up. Wow. A little bit more hardy than you'd think, I guess. Oh, it was a good fish, whatever that was. Trying to see if I see another school of them. It's like a school of albies too, but they're gone. Wind backed off. Definitely didn't kick up like I thought it would. You know, gave up on the drum because I got discouraged about the quantity of flounder still out there. I think I gave up on the king mackerel too soon. Now I'm playing with jigs on the backs of the schools of bait. All right, I'm kind of screwed up on today. I'll tell you why. A buddy of mine, other kayak that was out there, he caught a king mackerel literally the minute I said, I don't think it's happening with the kings. I dumped my live bait. I was kind of getting ready to go home, thinking the wind would kick up typically around lunchtime. Gets windy, it stayed nice till 3 o'clock. One of the few days it does that, so Lesson learned. Kind of wrote it off. It's like, well, I want to move faster. If I dump these mullet out of my bucket, I can go at a faster speed. Anyway, we're going to try something totally different. I'm going to try to butterfly these Spanish mackerel. And maybe make a curry or something just a little more advanced. I'm not going to say, if I say I'm not nervous, I'm lying. So I've never tried what I'm going to do right here. So basically you're filleting it from the belly side. I've never done this before. So this might not work out. It might work out. You know how it is. That's why we have multiple Spanish mackerel to practice on. All right, not perfect, but that should do the trick. I will clean that up in the kitchen, get any bones out of it. I'll try to do one more. Didn't miss too much meat, but hey. Yeah, and if you ever want to get in a Facebook argument about mackerel, if that's a juvenile king or not, it's really the easy identifier. I don't catch too many juvenile king mackerel. All right, I think I did a little better job on this one. Still got a lot to learn. So. Well, I should have been filming a lot of this, so I was messing around with this mackerel. Because, I don't know, I just woke up and I was finishing some orders for customers. What I did is I just removed any bones I had left over, and now I'm taking out the pin bones and getting everything ready, figuring out how I'm gonna prep it, etc. One more interesting thing we're noticing here. This flesh right here, there's not much oxidization. This fish was caught later in the day, but I was kind of in a hot bite. And you could see I just threw it on top of the ice versus burying it. And you can already see the difference in the flesh. Here you got a little bit more of that oxidization occurring already. So it's just a good lesson about how much is important to really ice your fish properly. Let me trim off these fins and take it from there. Lightly dust mackerel with some turmeric. Extra salt. Now I'm cooking with stuff I don't use very often. Tamarind. These are Thai chili peppers, red onion, garlic, ginger. I'm gonna grind up some coriander seeds. I don't know, I kind of copied a couple of recipes I saw on the internet. Okay, now we got our food processor here. Let's take out red onion, chili pepper, tamarind, garlic. Ooh. I'm doing this when Meg's not home. All right, and that's a cup of coconut, shredded coconut. All right, well, I didn't like that the food processor was a bit too coarse, so it seems like the NutriBullet got it into a little bit more fine of a paste. Okay. It's the moment of truth. About another cup of water. All right, that looks about right. So let's see if we can do this properly, as we did it in the test kitchen. Yeah, I gotta work on the liquefying of it. Maybe I need to add more water. Let's check on this in about 5 minutes. All right, the only thing I really got to figure out is that's a little too chunky. Well, you got to start somewhere. All right, I'm gonna put some rice on in a second, but I just want to try this to see how it is. Got to grind these ingredients a little bit finer next time, and maybe a little bit more water is what we're gonna need. Hey, the flavor works. Wow, that's really spicy. Not crazy spicy, but it took me by surprise. I didn't think it was gonna be that spicy. It's actually really good. Dang, that's really good. All right, that's the best way I've actually had Spanish mackerel that hasn't been smoked. Wow. I just gotta get better at that presentation and play with that recipe in the future. All right, let me get out of here. You guys can check the video's description, links, everything used. Spanish mackerel curry, first time giving it a go. Couple improvements I'll make. You know, everyone shows up on this platform perfect for the most part. We were all Googans to begin with, so this is my first time trying to even mess with Spanish mackerel like this, between the cutting it up like that and using these ingredients. And that was really the big mistake. I needed to get a little more pureed up. The NutriBullet couldn't do it, and the food processor I had really couldn't get it to be a real fine paste. But man, that's really good. I've tried a lot of other preps that I like it, but this is really, really good.